The question is why T-Rex's ancestors left their familiar environment and set out on their epic journey. These major eruptions also occurred on the Eurasian continent, where the primitive tyrannosaurs lived. They had no choice but to flee. Leaving familiar territory behind, they began a journey into the unknown. They arrive on the eastern edge of the Eurasian continent. In front of them is a vast ocean. And just when it seems they can't go any further, something incredible happens. A path has opened. The two siblings make their way toward it and head to a new land. The pair arrives in North America. It's a vast expanse of land covered in lush forests. But it turns out large meat-eating dinosaurs also live here. The weak tyrannosaur siblings were now living side by side. They were absolutely outrivaled in size and in power.
Small tyrannosaurs that were alive at this time would have run into Seats. It would have been sort of like a fox meeting a lion or a tiger. There's no doubt that there was a very vast difference in body size. So basically what we have is evidence.
Seats stood atop the ecosystem. It was a dangerous environment for the much weaker tyrannosaurs, but somehow they managed to... But fleeing wouldn't have been enough to challenge and overtake Seats' dominant position. There's more to the mystery of how descendants of these diminutive siblings would have gone on to rule the dinosaur world.
As tyrannosaurs now, we know they were small. We know a lot about the latest
The Tyrannosaur's 100 million year evolutionary history contains an intriguing haul. It was during this time that the spectacular advances that led to T-Rex occurred. Similarly pronounced changes occurred among the Triceratops ancestors, hunted by tyrannosaurs. But many uncertainties still remain about T-Rex's predecessors. The fossil was buried in soil deposited 80 million years ago, during the evolutionary gap period. That represents a remarkable jump in size from Guanlong, its weak ancestor. Conditions were ripe for different species to influence one another's evolution. This phenomenon is known as co-evolution.
So tyrannosaurs were exploiting these prey species and also undergoing rapid evolution themselves.
They would have gotten plenty of nutrition, enabling massive growth.